Hello everyone, Jessica here. Welcome back to my channel. I am starting a new project and it's a variation on the theme that I have been working on. It's these classification file folders. So what I have done for this one is I've taken a full size, well, this is the letter sized classification file folder, and I've cut off a bit. So, because I wanted to make a slightly smaller one. So I'm going to use this one, and I decided to cut it at the top of this edge where this first tab is. So you still get the outer tab and the two inner tabs. So this one has two dividers and the pressboard cover. The other thing I want to do is I want to try making a faux one out of a book cover. So this is a field guide that I have previously cut the contents out of, and then I just used some book tape to reinforce the inside, make it all nice and smooth and reinforced. So those are the two main projects that I am going to be doing, to try doing them simultaneously. I know some people like Jessica Rapp do multiples really easily. I'm not as good as it as Jess or other people are. So I'm going to try doing these two simultaneously. We'll see how it goes. And I am going to use my 49 and Market. So I have, embarrassingly enough, acquired a bit of a collection of 49 and Market 12 by 12s. I have, this one is Curator's Meadow. I have Wherever Solids. I have, let's see. There's another pack in here, but I'm not sure if I have the cover page. Yeah. 49 Market Color Swatch Grove. Feels like there's yet another one in here too. Oh yeah. So embarrassing. I've got Vintage Artistry Nature Study Colored Foundations, which is like backgrounds. I have the Color Swatch Grove, the Wherever Solids, and the Curator's Meadow. And they all go really well together. They all have very similar color schemes. So I'm going to be using those. I have a Curator's Botanical Collection pack of 6x8s, which I ordered by accident once. I thought they were 12 by 12s, but it's a really nice, super, super heavy cardstock. It's really nice. I don't know what it is. It's got to be at least, I don't know, 200 GSM. I'm not positive what the actual weight is, but it's really nice. And then I have some rub-ons, which I have never used. I've never used any rub-ons really to speak of, so I'm a little intimidated by those. And then, okay, this is the really embarrassing part. Shh, don't tell anyone. I have accumulated quite the collection of these laser cuts. I love them, and I think what happened was I saw them and went, oh, they're going to discontinue those, so I better get some. So I actually have two of the mushrooms from Nature Study. I have Moonlit Garden, which is super pretty. I'm going to say that for all of them. I have Tranquility, which is like kind of a dusty colored one. This one is Curator's Meadow. Yeah, Curator's Meadow, which is kind of larger mushrooms. Again, same color scheme. Crafty Garden, which has some pops of color. Nature Study Wing. So these are all different sizes of butterflies. And then for the occasional pop of color, inspired by my last project, look how fun. These are like kind of tropical pinks and greens and blues and yellows. So I have those for pops of color. So that my mission is to use this kind of slightly embarrassing stash. I also found, while I was looking for these things, that I have a whole bunch of film strips. These are also 49 and Market products. Okay, this is not promotional. I am not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with 49 and Market, although 49 and Market, if you're out there, I would love to be because I love the products, but I'm not affiliated with anyone. This is just my little embarrassing confessional here of you know, spur of the moment purchases that accumulated. So these are Gardenia film strip frames, and these are essential film strips in toast. So I need to use those, and I need to use these, but first I need to get this one caught up to where this is so that it has these two dividers, and the traditional classification file folder has these this pleated end. I'm not going to try and recreate that in here, but I am going to try to recreate I'm not thrilled with this color here, so I'll probably wind up covering this, but I'll probably cover this with like pockets, although I suppose I could cover it with some fabric. That might be cute. Let me think about that. But I need to figure out how I'm going to make my flaps. So this space here, it's about a 2-inch spine, maybe a little bit less than a 2-inch spine. Let's see. No, that's a 2-inch spine, edge to edge. It's 2 inches. So if I make just contemplating, I haven't really thought this through. If I make the flaps but don't glue them in, and I layer them, so if I make it the whole length and they have them fold in, I could make 2 layers. I could sew the journal to those 2 layers and then glue it in here, so it would essentially be a hidden spine inside of this. That could be very cool. Okay, so I would want it to be, so this, let's see how this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches wide. If I made it, if I made it 10, give me like a 1/2 inch on either side, and then I could cut it back a little bit further so that there would be those tabs. So it's 10, so I need 2 pieces of paper that are 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Make it 7. 10 by 7. Yeah, 10 by 7. Okay. So 10 by 7. All right. So the flaps, do I want them to be solid? Do I want them to be backgroundy? Or do I want them to be, I'm not going to use, I think I'm going to choose the backgrounds. So which one is that? So I've got Color Grove, Color Swatch Grove, which has these lovely kind of backgroundy papers that I won't be heartbroken if I wind up covering with elements of the journal. Oh, this one, look at this one. Hold on, stop. Oh, so this is vintage, this is the Nature Study colored foundation, but look at that. Doesn't that go really well? I think that goes really well. I have to get rid of that yellow. That yellow is really messing with my wall. Okay, so I like that blue. And then maybe this one as well. Do I want a green? A gray. Gray is interesting. Green is interesting. So that will tie in with the other green. Oh, you know what? That's the cover. That won't work. All right, never mind. Never mind. I'll take a blue and a green of these. If I take a blue and a green of these, they're the same kind of thing. They tie in with the cover, and that's good. Okay, so we have our papers. We have our papers. Okay. I'm going to stick these on the floor because I'm going to need to grab them again. What did I say? 10 by 7. 10 by 7, and I really have to cover, I think I will cover this with some fabric because this yellow is such a strong yellow that it's really messing with my ability to visualize. I usually have some kind of envelope on the inside flap. I could just make that glue down, but it's also nice if it folds out. So I'm thinking about making this one a little bit more interactive, flippy flappy. So I still would need to cover this. Maybe, do I have any thinner papers that I would like to cover this with? You have to think about that. Oh, I just lost a light. Oh dear. Did I lose 2 lights? What the heck? Are they overheating? Well, that was weird. That was odd. I don't know why those just shut off. Okay, but we're back. Okay, let's do 10 by 7. 2 pieces of paper, 10 by 7. I'm going to cut off the, no, I'll just cut this to 7 high. 7 high. Save that. And then 10 wide. Ten and a half. See how that works. And then do the same thing with this one. I can always make it shorter, can't make it longer. So the height has to be 7. And we're going to make the width 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Okay. So now I need some score lines. So if that's 10 and a half, 5 1/4 is the center. And I want, that's the center. I want 1/2 inch on, do I want 1/2? It's a 2-inch spine. I don't want to fill it 2 inches. 1 3/4 inches would be easy enough. So, or 1.5 inches. So if I did 1.5 inches, that would be 3/4 of an inch. So if I go 4.5, and then from 4.5 to 6. I do it at 4.5 and 6. Then let's just see how that works. Oh, it's cracked. Cracked a bit. I need to reinforce with washi tape. Oh, that's actually like brilliantly perfect. Okay, so 4.5 and 6. So this is up. So I'm going to do it at 4.5 and at 6. And fold. Probably should have taken like a smidgen off if this is going to be the inner one, but it's fine. Okay, but now I want tabs. I want one to have a top tab and one to have a bottom tab. And see, on this one, oh, I made extra, didn't I? This only has, oh, some of my classification folders have two kinds of these. So that you do 1 and 2, and then you have your, and you have 1 and 2. So maybe I'll make 4 tabs. I'll make 4 tabs. I feel like these need some washi reinforcement because they're kind of cracking. I just so happen to have recently got, again, 49 Market, some repositionable fabric tape. And it's very wide. I don't know if I want anything. Oh, I suppose I could just do it like this. If I did it like this, that's kind of the inside, isn't it? Okay, we're just going to do that. We're going to do that and see how it goes. I'll just cut this off here. And then refold. Refold. Actually, I think this was the outside. That's the inside. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's cheerful. And then this one, we'll also do it on the inside, the solid-y bit. And it'll be summery and fun. Ooh, I think that's a little wonky, but that's okay. I can reposition it. I'm going to cut it and then reposition it because it is repositionable. There we go. Again, so that is 49 Market, but repositionable fabric tape, and this one is Spectrum Sherbert. I thought I got another one recently, maybe not. Oh, I did. That's okay. It's not the right scheme. You know what? It's fine. It is fine the way it is. Okay, so then I'm going to fold these in. Fold this in. And so that will go like that. And that will go like that. And then these two will fit in here. Okay, and now I want some tabs. So I'm going to get my envelope punch board. Yikes, Craftalanche, hold that thought. Oh no, my seltzer. I had a seltzer. Hold on, I have a little disaster. My idea, my notes book got a little wet. It's just seltzer though. I just need to throw down some cloths. It's just water, so it will be fine. Do you have another cloth in here? Yes. All right. Okay, sorry about that. So I want the first tab to be right on the end. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't do them. So if I do them about an inch. So I'm going to do this one here. And then the next one at about an inch. So I'm going to put this edge against the 2-inch. But that's not an inch to here. So I'm going to put it to the, yeah, I'm still going to do that because otherwise it's going to be too small of a tab. All right, so at the 2-inch, it's going to go there. And then need a little ruler. I'm going to cut off, I'm going to line everything up here. And I'm, oops, yikes. And I'm just going to cut off this here. There we go. And there we have tab 1. So now I want to do the same thing here, but I want to do it, I want to start this one here. So my first, oh no, that's not right. I want to do it like this. So I want this one to be the next one in line, and I want this one to start here. Okay. Thanks for whoever was shouting at me. Oh, but I want them to be right side up. Okay, so really take 3. 3rd time's a charm. I want this one to start here. Okay. And then I'm going to put that at 2. Press again. And then I will take off the excess. Like so. Okay, so now we should have 2 tabs. Okay, so now I want my 3rd tab to start here. Line that up at the center. I'll line that notch up at 2. Ha! Did I screw that up? I'm going to take off the excess here. Nope, that's okay. And my 3rd tab will just have to be at the bottom, and it won't be a perfect lining up. But that's fine. Worse things have happened. So I am going to have a bottom tab. And I'm just going to mark how wide that tab should be. I'm lining up with the next one. Like that. I will take off the excess like I did on the others. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I have, oh, that was a little bit bigger. So be it. 4 tabs. That last tab isn't as perfect as I'd hoped, but that is okay. I can live with it. So now, those will go in there, and they will get glued in once I have the papers sewn in to those 2 layers. Put the envelope punch board away. Okay, but I definitely need to do something about the background on this, because the background on this is not making me happy. I think I will round all these corners as well. Sorry to bump you. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch rounder on my rounding thingamajiggy. And this one. And this one. And I don't think those need rounding. Okay, so those are there, like that. Okay, and now this. Let me see, what do I have over here to... It sounds like the puppy got stepped on. Alright, I might have to search through my fabrics separately, but you can see where I'm going with this. I should probably think about a closure, and see, when you open it, it'll open up like this, and there'll be something here. You'll turn the page and there'll be something here. The journal will go in here, and then there'll probably be something here and here, and then something on the back page as well. So it's a book version of a classification file folder. And then on this one, there'll be something on these 2 pages, lots of somethings, because it's going to be wide. And I want to have lots of flippy outy things. The journal will get sewn in here, and then these will be covered as well. So I think I'll stop there, because I need to find some fabric to coat the inside of that, because that yellow is not working for me. And I will catch up with you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you've stuck it out this long, thank you so much for sticking it out. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe, and have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm back. So I had to completely change what I had done. So ignore everything I just did, because what happened when I glued in the fabric, this is some Tim Holtz fabric that I glued in, it completely changed the vibe. And those colors that I had chosen here, let me show you. See, it just didn't work anymore. That is just not, that's a big old no. So I was like, all right, so be it. I'll save these for some other time, and I'm sure if I put them in my little 49 and Market scrap folder and I put them to the side, I'm sure I'll find it'll be fine. I'll save them, it'll be fine. So I found 2 other colors in that 49 Market pack. One has got like this kind of toasty, vintagey color that goes well with the fabric, and then a blue. You know, you gotta admit, that's like a million times better. And I'm not doing the tape, but I want to show you what I did do. So I made 2 different things, and this time I incorporated the little gusset in there. So this one is a 1 3/4 inch spine, and each of these gussets, so I made a 1 3/4 inch spine and scored, and then I did a 1/4 inch score and another 1/4 inch score, and I just folded them so they're gussety. Then on the second one, I made a 1 inch spine, so I measured out 1 inch, and I did a 1/4 inch and a 1/4 inch, and I did my little gussety fold. And now this inner one that has the slightly smaller spine fits in perfectly into this gussety spine. So I think what I'll wind up doing is I will glue these together. I'll sew in a signature in the center, and then I will attach this to the spine of the book, which now has tape and fabric. So this is super sturdy. And that will be the structure of my little faux classification file folder altered book journal. And I haven't even done a thing to this one. So I just want to do a quick update. I'll attach these together. Again, thanks for joining me. Click like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.